Hey guys, I want to talk to you quickly about two exercises, two tasks that are frequently done incorrectly, I think without people really realizing that they're doing it incorrectly. They're probably the most common errors that I see frequently, and it's a very minor thing, but it's a critical eye that can notice these things, and most of our pros and instructors should be able to pick up on them, but sometimes we don't necessarily bring them up because they are so minor, but I want to point them out. The first one is a crook, weighted crook, whichever one you're doing. We're going to pay attention to your feet, because your toes, even your heels, kind of dictate what muscle groups you're using in your glutes and in your quads. We want to make sure that not only are you getting low enough, that's a given, you should be getting low enough. So you want to be at least, here. It doesn't need to be all the way to like a bottom part of your squat, but get at least, here. And make sure your toes are pointed forward, okay? A lot of people mistakenly open up their hips and they're going like this, kind of like a low squonk. That's not what we're doing. It should be a low, slow, almost like a shuffle, and you're creeping. That's kind of why we call it a crook, because it's like you're stealthily walking around. So again, if you're looking straight ahead, it should be just like this to the side, and you're doing an abduction, but it shouldn't be either standing up, obviously, but make sure your toes not pointed forward and you're like this going down the field, okay? Just get low, straight toe to toe, foot to foot. Make sure you're also not crossing your feet over. That's number one on the crook. Secondly is a Toro. A lot of people, we want to make sure we're getting in a full plank position when you're doing a Toro. You do not want to stagger your feet at all. So if I'm doing this the right way, you should be in a nice plank, reaching as far up as you can. First off, you don't want to be up, kind of like this. But again, watch your footwork. A lot of people, when they throw it, they're kind of staggered like this. So they got one foot bent and the other foot straight, and they're throwing it back. That's a little bit of an unfair advantage because you get a lot more leverage on it. You're supposed to keep your feet even up in a nice plank position, outstretched as far as you can, use your lats to throw it down through your legs, crawl back to it. So that's the Toro, mistake that people make. And along with the crook, if you kind of pay attention to that next time you do it, you're going to feel it's a little bit harder when you do it, and you're going to get more out of that exercise.